on the staff. We've been talking about the 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5/7 chord. And these are the chords that we use a lot in major key. Of course, there are lots of other chords, but I'm going to show you a song later that just has these chords in it. Very common chord progressions. So our first chord that we talked about is the tonic, and the root of the 1 chord is do, and the 3rd up is mi, and the 5th is sol. And so it sounds like this. Let's see what key we're in. We're in the key of A, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. So G sharp is the last sharp in the key, remember, is the T. So G sharp goes up to A, so we're in the key of A. So here we go. This would be do, mi, do, do. So that's our tonic triad. Now let's look at our dominant 7 triad. So the dominant chord starts on, it's called 5 because it starts on the 5th degree of the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it starts on sol. And we'll go down here lower just so it's easier to sing. So here is our tonic. So, ti, re, ti, so. So, ti, re, fa, re, ti, so. Root, 3rd, 5th, 7th. So remember, our triads and our chords are, we just have thirds stacked on top of each other. That's a 3rd, that's a 3rd, that's a 3rd. From there to there's a 3rd, from there to there's a 3rd. So from a space to the next space is a 3rd, from a line to the next line is a 3rd. Now we have minor and major thirds, but we'll talk about that another time. So that's our 5/7 chord, and our 4 chord starts on the 4th degree of the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's fa. So here's our tonic. Do. So let's just sing through a few of these chords, okay? Do, mi, do. So, ti, re, ti, so. Fa, la, do, la, fa. So, ti, re, do. Now that's in the key of A. And what I did is I wrote this on some tracing paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how the relationships all stay the same. All we have to do is move it all up or down. So let's move it to the key of G. So F sharp, if there's an F sharp is T, it goes up to G, which is do. So we're in the key of G. I'm going to put my do on G. And let's see if I can line all of these up. There we go. Now you notice that I have some ledger lines that I had to add in here because we run out of lines on our staff. So now G is our do. Let's sing through this one. You know what it sounds like? We're just down a step. Do, mi, do, so, do. So, ti, re, ti, so. Fa, la, do, la, fa. So, ti, re, ti, so. Do, mi, do. Let's do one more key change. And then we'll try a song. I'm gonna put a B flat up here. So when we have flat keys, the flat represents F in our fa in our scale. So we have fa, mi, re, do. So we're in the key of F now. Put my do on F. There we go. So now we have do, so, do, mi, do. So, ti, re, fa, re, ti, so. Fa, la, do, la, fa. So, ti, re, ti, re. Do, mi, do, so, do. Down here I have notated a chord progression. It uses the 1, the 4, and the 5. We're not going to use the 7th, just the 5. And this is the chord progression for Red River Valley. The notes that are filled in are notes that are actually in the song, and the ones that aren't filled in are part of the chord, but they're not part of the melody. And then there are passing tones, which are in the melody, but are not in the chord tone. So let me just show you this. We'll do more with it another day, but I just wanted you to see how this works, okay? I'll just sing the song. I'll point to where it would be on the staff, okay? I'll sing it with the solfege. So, do, mi, re, do. So, do, mi, so, fa, mi, re. Then we switch chords. Re, so, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, so, fa. And now we switch to the so, fa, la, la, so, ti, do, re, mi, re, do. So we'll do more with that another day, but that's all for today with our 1-4 and 5-7 chords.